still in a long-term buy signal from a month ago above the 362.39 2.5-year channel top, anticipating 524.64 is our longer-term objective. Along the way, there is a sellable rising channel top that is only about 7 months in the making. It has contained buying pressures so far, roughly last week. We pushed through it a bit, but we didn't close above it. 469.54 this week. On the daily chart, it can be found at 464.93. So the two combined still represent our ceiling of resistance near to midterm, and that does allow the market to fall away over the next 3 to 5 weeks, a couple of months at the most, down to 362.39. 362.39 is kind of a range of support that is backed up by a newly formed rising channel bottom at 354.67. So this is really 3 to 5 week dynamic. We topped out in the upper 460s just a week ago. The market's susceptible to bearish rotation into the 350s, 360s. If you did sell the market in the upper 460s, that is to say, sell it short, you can continue holding that position. On the way down, we do have 405.50 as our 1 to 2 week target. We've yet to test it, but if tested over the coming days, can contain selling through next week, and perhaps we can round up back into the 460s within 2 to 3 weeks. This is where the 1 to 2 month 350s, 360s possibility comes into play. That allows the market to rotate up and off of that 405.50 formation for a week, 2 or 3 before falling away, presumably. If we do, though, in the coming days close below 405.5, then it is certainly possible we're just another week, 2 at the most, from falling into this a significant 354.67 to 362.39 region, where all profits can be taken on any short sale that you may have made in the 460s over the last week. And in fact, you can reverse and go long, because over the longer haul, holding above 362.39 will keep 524.64 as a long-term 5 to 8 month objective. If by the end of next week we do close above this 369.54 rising channel top, we're just another 2 to 3 weeks away from reaching this 524.64 5-year channel top, where we can top out not only for the rest of the year, but even well into next and fall away from here. The day itself, we keep bouncing back and forth with our pivot points, and what we have now is just a simple trend line coming off the highs over the last week of trade, today at 440.63. So holding below 440.63 will keep 405.50 in reach by the end of next week or sooner. 405.50 is an area we may bottom out and round up again, but I still think of the two, the much more significant is the 469.54. That kind of rules, and inside that, below that, we can fall to channel support in the 350s, 360s between now and say the end of November. The upside, this descending trend line at 440.63. I think if we close today above 440.63, we'll probably within 2 to 3 days expect a retest of the 464.93 up to 469.54, a longer term resistance area where the market can be sold.
Want more wins in your portfolio? Get Daily SPY and Triple Q analysis that gives you a clear plan for the market's next move, plus 2 high probability stock picks each week, complete with entry, stop, and targets. Standout names we've covered include GE Vernova, AMD, and Robinhood. Start trading with a plan at wickedstocks.com.